The small scale really appeals to me, and even when I'm making something big, it's the tiny details. I suppose it's the same with lots of jewellers. It's being a perfectionist, it's the tiny little details that I really want to kind of get into, and things that people are probably never ever going to notice. And I think that what appeals to me in making jewellery is the idea that it's a functional object as well, that not only am I creating something which has a kind of story behind it from my perspective, and something that could be, thought of as a piece of art, but it's actually functional as well, and hopefully it'll be passed on. I'm quite inspired by history and old things and old objects. My degree work was, a lot of it was based on forgotten things and forgotten objects, and so I was photographing a lot in junk shops and looking at old furniture, and then I became interested in monuments, and that's where my work has gone in the last year or so. And I've kind of got a separate body of work which I've realised is actually connected as well, and it's Victorian symbolism and meaning of flowers. I'm also creating a link between the monument work and the flower symbolism work. I think that this is another interesting aspect of making jewellery, is that I think people like it and buy it for different reasons, and it's very often not the same reason that I had for making it, and I get really into the kind of nitty-gritty of the ideas behind my work. But very often people won't read into that and understand, like, I'm making this piece at the moment, and it's all based on, handing a flower upright, which means yes, and turned upside down, which means no, and clusters of different flowers together meaning different things, and like a language almost. And nobody's ever going to understand that. But it's just when I make a piece, I have to give it a meaning for me to feel like it's a valuable piece to me. I'd like people to think that my work is different and yet wearable. I think it's important in jewellery that it's functional, and as well as it being full of ideas and beautiful materials. It's a combination of being creative, coming up with new ideas, really trying to push my materials and push my ideas as far as I possibly can.